Hey guys, welcome back to the Coolest Show. I told y'all I'm gonna have new guests. We're gonna have new people, different topics. So I'm excited about this. I'm really excited about this one. This person is not only from the UK, which is arguably my most desired place. I'm fiending to go there. Yes, Filipino, real nice. I wish I had that. I'm only black. I ain't got no season, no sauce, no nothing. Over 60K on TikTok, 65K on Instagram, over 10K on YouTube, and that's just on one. She got a whole other channel on there. Over 14K on Twitch. It's adding up. That's over 150,000 people on combined platforms. And that's just like the tip of the iceberg. She got way more going on. She's been streaming since 2013. She not only does Twitch streams, but it's IRLs, glam beauty. And my favorite part, she talk about God. She talk about Jesus. She be playing Jesus while killing people on COD. That's a phenomenal combo. But Bella and Grace, how we doing today?
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be here. I think that's such a cool name for your show, Cooliest.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I got it. When I was a kid, I couldn't say cool or like coolest. Like I just always added a little I right there. So I just
Oh,
I just kept it going.
oh my gosh. No, thank you so much for that. Wow. I can't like I was just kind of like shy whenever like people speak about like me and like the things that I do. But yeah, that's what I do. I'm like when people ask me who I am, I'm just simply a gamer who loves Jesus. And my three pillars have always been like God, gaming, and glam, you know.
I love that.
Yeah, did you get?
Yeah, I like
But
that.
yeah, that's who I am. I'm just a kid who loves Jesus, man, and like I'm trying to show people like you can still honor God even through your passions, even through something as niche as gaming, like you said. Singing gospel while gunning people down is crazy, and it's not necessarily for everyone, you
Yeah.
know.
I'm gonna be real. This I'm gonna send it to you and I'll edit it, I'll put it on the screen. But
Yeah.
this is how I found you. And when I saw this, I was crying laughing. Um,
So let me hear you say, we're blessed in the city, we're blessed in the field.
it had me rolling because like I love gospel music. So I'm seeing gospel and I'm seeing you sing. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then my eyes like slightly look down.
Yeah.
I said, oh, she's playing kite, sniping people. I'm like, the combination is insane.
Yes. Yeah. Do you play any games?
Yeah, I
Any
do.
FPS?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
What you
Yeah.
play?
I play COD. If I'm with my friends, it'll be Fortnite just because that's the type of friends that we are.
Okay.
Um, that's really it. I'm really heavy on COD.
Yeah. 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 It's oh my gosh. I know that we have a structure to this, but
No, you
like it's
good.
it's honestly been insane because I like was in ministry. So I'm talking open air preaching,
Oh,
evangelizing in public,
word.
like as in like I bought a speaker from Amazon saying, like Jesus loves you. This is my testimony. I was
You was the people
suicidal.
on the side of the road.
Yeah, for sure. I was like, this is the gospel that Jesus loves you, that he died for you. And then I did like Christian YouTube, right, where I'm
Yeah.
just sharing my testimony, being transparent. Then I pivoted to gaming. So as you can imagine, everyone's like, what the heck is going on? Did this girl backslide? Did
Yeah.
she go secular? Like I had some of my friends who were like, are you good? You know, like and even one girl was like to me, sis, I felt in my spirit that I should tell you this because I don't want you to go to hell. I'm like, excuse me. Like, and the thing is, it's gaming has always been a huge part of my life. Like from early. I had a DS, Nintendo DS, I had PlayStation, I had Xbox 360.
Yeah.
I had all of the consoles, you
Did
know.
you had the little PSP, like the handheld
Of
one?
course.
Oh, that's my
Of course.
I'm actively looking to buy one right now because I want something
Yeah.
to play on while I'm like on planes and stuff and traveling. And I don't always
Mm.
want to be on my phone, so that's like, yeah,
Yeah, I mean, you got like Nintendo Switch now and like this
it
console
doesn't.
called Asus. It's not the
It's not the
same.
same. Not the same.
Mm. But
Plus,
yeah, I've
I like the old games. Like I'm a huge like Ratchet and Clank person, but I need like the original
oh
Ratchet and Clank. So
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
that's PSP. That's Nintendo. Like I need it.
Okay, so you're like nostalgia kind of gamer. Okay.
100%.
Yeah, yeah, no, it's deep for me because like I started out Modern Warfare 2. I was never a gamer until like my parents gifted my little brother who's 2 years younger than me
Hmm.
They gave him an Xbox 360, and I saw him playing COD, and I was like, wait, let me try. Then I started being better than him, and
Oh,
then
real.
right, and then throughout the years from Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, I started doing like tournaments in my university like dorm.
Yeah.
And I had people come in and talk the most, and they were like, "Yeah, I could beat you. You're a girl." And I'm like, "Okay, bet." So then I just like we beat in like Nuketown or like Rust. You know what Rust?
Hmm.
OG
Yeah,
Rust,
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
kind of stuff. So we like sniping all of that kind of stuff, and it's fun. And then throughout COVID, and I tell people this all the time, like there's such a deep element to gaming. Like it's a way for you to fellowship. Do you get what I'm saying?
For
And I
sure.
say this
Yeah,
especially, I don't know what it's like to be a man, but I do know that men connect through gaming. And you'll
yeah.
just be like shooting and you'll be like, yo, bro, what's up, man? You know, like, oh,
Literally,
bro.
literally.
And it's like men don't pick up the phone and be like, oh, bro, like I need help. You lot will like speak to each other through gaming. And I think
Yeah,
that's what kind of made me realize the emotional and mental element through gaming from COVID, because everybody was isolated
yeah,
physically, and that was the only way that we can connect. And so, yeah, like I started using my platform to speak about God, because when you're, I don't want to get too preachy now, but what I'm saying is that when there's such an overflow of your secret time with God and how much you love him and understand his love, you have no choice but to kind of like speak about it. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like it's not
yeah,
performative. It's very much like, oh guys, man, like, you know, this, that, the other. And you're talking to your community like you guys are friends and you're catching up and you're just speaking about what God is doing in your life. And then naturally people are like, oh, you talk to God. What does that look like? And then
yeah,
you're full blown like having a conversation. And so it's so easy to kind of like use that as a form of ministry, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Um,
100%.
so yeah, I hope I wasn't rambling.
No, not at all. I love that because you said something that like is
Mm,
the purpose of this whole show is
mm,
we have like two verses that we go by. One of them is the devil comes to steal, come destroy, but Jesus comes to give us life full. I like the word full just because it encompasses everything. So that means we're supposed to have fun. We're supposed to have like a joyous and enjoyable time on earth. And
right.
then the next one is when Jesus tells us to go out and make disciples of all nations. We can't do that if we're only in
Mm,
the church. Like we got to be in different avenues. Like we need our streamers, we need our cooks, our teachers, our athletes, our I don't know, pilots, our gardeners. Like he wants to put us in the mix of everything. So I love
mm.
hearing you say that because you doing what you're supposed to be doing. Like you
Yeah.
playing games and bringing enjoyment to people and people like laughing and crying and then they click on your page some more and then they laughing at you singing about Jesus and then they laughing at you just having a good time like hanging with your friends and they're
Right.
gonna see like God shine through you because you're doing what you're supposed to do and you're in alignment with what he's saying. So like I'm all for that. I think that's a beautiful thing.
Right. Like the scripture that I always stand on is like like I already said, in everything you do, do it for the glory of God. And so like
Yeah,
yes, it could be controversial to some, but I always say like my like I have a specific audience. God has given us all specific audiences, and there's
for
certain
sure.
people who will not understand your calling, and they will not understand
Yeah,
the way that you kind of like I guess evangelize or I guess
yeah,
outreach and stuff like that. And I feel like when I read through some of how like the disciples kind of did certain things, even they bickered, you know, and I'm
yeah,
just like, okay, so I had to really like sit down with God and be like, why don't people understand what I'm doing? Like, why are people thinking that I don't know you? You know, and it was really deep for me because I had to, that's why it's so important for me to have like a covering and to have like some sort of leadership. Because if I was doing this by myself, genuinely, I feel like I would have got swallowed by the industry.
hmm,
Like it's tough, you know. And one thing that one thing that I do aside from gaming as well as interviewing, I interview like people in the secular space. So
yeah.
it's
I've
very
seen a couple of those. We were definitely gonna get into it. Let's get into it now. I love it.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
let's get
No,
it.
no,
I'm
let's get
sorry.
into it. No, yeah, let's do it. No, no, I love it. Get into it now. I love it.
Yeah, no, I mean like I don't have a background in interviewing, but I was given an opportunity to be able to interview a couple of like people in the space. And what's crazy is the interviews, like for example, my interview with Kai Cenat, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That was in the like in the club.
Really?
So this is what I'm saying, a Christian
Yeah.
in a club, right? So it's the most like, God, you have me in Babylon right now.
Yeah.
This is the most craziest thing ever. And it's like I would just remain prayerful, and I go in there, and people, and like even the people that I'd interviewed, they'll be like, oh, come get a drink with us, come to the VIP, and I'm nah, bro, I'm not really on that. Like I can't. I was in the club gaming on the PC set while like everybody was like partying. Like for me, it's like when you go into these spaces and God has you in these spaces, like especially when it's something that's very much like very secular and there's like a lot of stuff going on, like you have to be very sober, very alert, very prayerful, and you have to go
100%.
in there mission minded. Like I'm going there to do a job, and then I don't want to partake in necessarily that lifestyle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that, I think around those times, that was one of the main indicators that I knew that God wanted me in the secular space, when there was just so many opportunities racking up that was just like in that area. Like, hey, go and interview this person. And then, for example, Dream Doll. I don't know if you know Dream Doll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dream Doll is amazing. She like I just randomly started asking her like, oh, what song do you listen to? And she was like, I listen to gospel. And I'm like, oh, gospel. Every single time it goes to like something about God, I'm like, yeah, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite ones was Friday. Friday, his heart is so pure. Like, he actually grew up in a Christian household,
Mhm.
and he is actually trying to pursue a relationship with God. And I think in these spaces, when you speak to these like celebrities, what people tend to like, I guess, condemn them and be harsh. But there's a difference between people who are lost and people who are actively like genuinely rebelling against God, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
100%.
And I
Yeah.
think there are a lot who are lost and seeking answers. And so I asked God, okay, give me a heart for these people. Like I know a lot of like there's other believers who might, feel type of way that I'm in the same room as them. But I'm like, okay, God, give me a heart for these people and give me something to say to them that will encourage them, you know. So it's just been amazing, whether or not I actively like preach the gospel, like even just simply my presence and the fact that I carry the presence of God, I would say
Yeah.
it's enough. Like I feel like people need to hear that it's enough to be who God called you to be, the personality He's given you, the character He's given you, the presence that you carry. It's like don't undermine the impact. That's
Yeah.
actually called subtle influence. That's what it's called, subtle influence. In an
Mhm.
industry where everybody is pushing like, buy this, buy that, and they're trying to influence you by saying you need to do something. Like subtle influence is living as an example and
Yeah.
being uncompromised in every space that you are, and like allowing people to see that and just being impacted by that.
No, that's so beautiful. That's so beautiful. I love that. I want to peel back the layers a little bit because this is you now.
Yeah.
You have worked in ministry, been in uni, um, Twitch streamer for multiple years. Like this is a more like mature version. But I want to know a little bit about like the upbringing. How did you like get to this moment? Yeah.
Ah, oh my goodness. Obviously, as you mentioned, Filipino.
Yeah.
There's like two different kind of Filipino households. You have like the Asians who are very much like they don't show physical and emotional love in a way that like a emotionally safe household would. And what I mean by that
Yeah.
is like I never grew up communicating with my parents. Like we didn't say I love you. We didn't like really hug and kiss and stuff like that. Like the way that they'd show me that they love me is just by feeding me and like giving me food and
Yeah.
buying what I want. And yeah, I would say that it was hard. Like when I was growing up, I was pretty rebellious. I would get into fights in school. And then I would kind of like sneak out to go to parties and stuff like that because I felt like I always resented my parents for being strict. Because I had like friends who their parents just let them do anything.
Yeah.
And now I see why we should actually like the fact that our parents are strict sometimes, because they were genuinely just protecting us from the world. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I was just very emotionally closed as a kid. I'd throw tantrums because I didn't know how to communicate how I feel. And then in 2014, when I was like 16 years old, my mother unfortunately passed away. But she was like a woman of God, and I would say the woman that I am, as a woman of God, literally, I would say I learned a lot of stuff from her. Like when she was like sick, she was like praying, and she used to play the guitar and like sing as well. So I would say like my singing genes may have come from her. You know, I'm just saying I'm very different.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, no, I would watch her like sing. I would watch her serve in the church. I'd watch her bake cakes to like serve. I'd watch her be on the phone crying, praying, and I'm just like, I don't understand what's going on. Like when I go to church, I see people crying and stuff like that, and I never understood why. But I guess a turning point in my life was when my mum passed away. I actually just went off on a whole. I went rogue.
Yeah.
I got depressed, and then I got into a relationship, and it was really toxic. And then I started sleeping around for like two years from when I was like, I'd say 16 to 18. It was like a period of just, I would say, not valuing myself and not valuing the daughter that I am.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like I definitely don't regret the things that have happened, because I feel like it has genuinely taught me a lot of things. But I would say, man, man, I'm sorry. Just looking back, I could just see God's hand in all of it.
Yeah.
I was like suicidal at one point. But I couldn't bring myself to it, because I feel like every single time that I wanted to do it, God had intervened through other people.
Hmm.
And I think I gave my life to God when um someone reached out to me on Instagram, and they were like, do you know about Nando's, by the way?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Cheeky Nando's. So this girl that I didn't know DM'd me on Instagram, and she was like, "Hey, you know, we met at church that one time. I wanted to know if you wanted to come out to Nando's with me." And I was like, "Oh, food, I don't mind." So I went out to Nando's, and she was radiating. And I said to her, "You look like an angel," because I didn't know how else to communicate that. And she was explaining to me how she speaks to God, and God speaks to her. And I was like, "What are you talking about?" Because from what I learned was that God was just this entity that is just in heaven, and you're here, and like
Hmm.
nobody speaks to God, you know? And she was telling me all these kind of things like praying in tongues, and I was like, what? And I was just so touched by that interaction that I went home, and I was like, I got on my knees, and I literally surrendered my life to God. And then even after that, I got baptized, and then I still fell into sin. I still slept around, and
100%. Yeah.
man, I was like, what is wrong with me? And then again, I fell into this backslidden state because I didn't understand the gospel properly. Like I didn't fully understand that you can just keep going back to God, you
Yeah.
know? And so I think as a teenager, it was just really navigating um who is Bella? You know, am I someone who gets my validation from men? Because I really did love that. I really did. Like as much as like a lot of women like say, oh, I don't get my validation from men. There's a certain element of validation sometimes from like what we wear, you know, from sometimes even like little things like when you go out and like your friend gets compliments and you don't, you know, that kind of stuff does hurt. And so it was very much like digging deep into my identity. Like, who am I? You know, apart from this, that, the other, who am I? Um, so yeah, I would say that was kind of my upbringing. It was very up and down, very chaotic, to the point where sometimes like even the trauma that I went through, there's certain things that I still have forgotten. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've kind of just like whizzed past that.
There's one thing that you just said that I kind of want to dive into a little bit, if that's comfortable
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, of course.
You just talked about like getting affirmations from like men and all that, and you
Mm.
liked it, like it was enjoyable for you, but you
Yeah.
still chose to follow God. So what is that like saying no to something that you actually enjoy doing over something that like is going to be a little difficult at the time? Because following God is not easy. It's for sure worth it, but it's not the easiest. But you
Mm.
still chose it. So like, what was that process like?
Um, that's such a good question. Hmm. I think I think I actually there was a time where it was like I asked God open my eyes, like what are some things that I need to work on, what are some things that need to be uprooted for me. And it was almost like a switch happened. Like there was one day where it was just like I was like put off. It was like, you lusting over me is not the flex I thought I was. it's actually not a flex, because it's
Yeah,
like you actually don't even value me. You just want to have sex with me. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So
yeah,
it's like, and this is what I'm saying when it ties to identity, when it's like when you know who you are and you know your value, that kind of stuff is like, what does the Bible say? It's like pearls in a pig's mouth or something. Pearls before swines or that kind
yeah,
of
yeah,
stuff. It's like there's genuinely you have to genuinely know your value, your identity, and then simple things like that you start to discern, actually, like, this isn't this, like, they don't value me. You're really discerning someone's thoughts for you, and it's like it's like that for me was like the ick. It was off-putting for me, and I'm like, I don't really care. I don't really
yeah,
care anymore. And even till now, like, even in this space, um this, like, the secular space isn't a safe space. There was several, like, times where I've had interviews with male celebrities and they were like trying, um and even when I'm like, even when there's like certain content where I'm affiliated, or where I'm featured with a certain, like, artist or celebrity or influencer, and it's not even now being flattered by their moves, but it's rather like people egging you on, saying, "Oh my gosh, you're so lucky to be with this person, or you're so
yeah.
lucky to speak to this person," and I have to kind of like wipe my hands clean off of that. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're
Give me a
fine.
second. I have I have to wipe my hands clean off of when people are trying to inflate my head to make it seem as if I'm honored to be in the presence of mere man. Does that make
Yeah,
sense?
yep,
Like,
100%.
when you're in the secular space and when you're doing things like this, you have to pray to God, okay, God, help me to not worship or be so impressed by men.
Yeah,
Do you get what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
that ends up taking my eyes off of what really matters. And so little things like, oh, like, oh my gosh, you're so lucky. You're so lucky. No, I'm like, no, they're lucky to be. I carry the presence of God. And you
yeah,
have to really, really flip your mindset on that. Like, you are actually a child of the Most High. It don't get
yeah.
higher than that. I'm sorry.
At all.
It
No,
doesn't
if you're
get
gonna get
higher than
into
that.
it, yeah, I love it.
Right.
Yeah,
Like, I'm from the UK and we actually have royalty here. Do you get
yeah,
what I'm saying? And so when you're part of the royal family, it's like you move a certain way. Do you get what I'm
yeah,
saying? And so
yeah,
there's just genuinely sometimes I have to tell other believers, you don't need to start moving like your royalty. And I'm not speaking be conceited, and I'm not speaking be prideful. I'm talking act as if, like, you know, mere talent and mere men don't impress you.
for sure.
So it's like you have to move as if you have authority, as if you can exercise the power that is given to you.
Yeah,
So when there's certain people saying, "Oh, you're so oh," when there's certain people and even believers who are like, "Oh, you're so lucky to be playing with this celebrity," I'm like, "No, they're lucky to be playing with me. First of all, I'm the best on the field, right?
yeah,
And second of all,
yeah,
second of all, I literally like I get everything from God. Like, if there's
yeah,
something that I need to know about a person, like, I can get that from God. If I have to war in the spirit for this person's soul, I can do that. Do you get what I'm saying?
yeah,
And at the end of the day, like, when you look beyond a person's talent and who they are and their status and their symbol, it's like there is a soul crying out for God. And it's like, oh, I've got what you need. I've
yeah,
actually got what you need, and that's Jesus Christ. And so I guess it's genuinely moving humble, but also knowing what you carry. I think that's the most important thing I can say to anybody who is in their field right now, whether like that's the creative space or whether you're in corporate or like sports and stuff like that. Just know what you carry. And yeah, walk with that conviction. Like, you gotta walk with your chest up.
yeah, 100%. Like, I think we fail to realize that Jesus tells us that we have dominion. He literally tells us, go have dominion. Like, we're supposed to be the influencers. We're supposed to be the people in high places, creating
Right.
influence on other people, but that's only because we are following him. So it's like
Right.
we should be walking with our chest, like, yeah, puff out your chest a little bit. Like we got our big brother. I'm the youngest of seven, so yeah,
7. I can't
Yeah.
lie, your parents were having
No,
fun.
it's a blended family. It's a blended.
Oh, blended family. Okay, 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 okay. I'm sorry. Hey, be fruitful and multiply, right?
No, for sure. But at the end of that, so it's literally be fruitful, multiply, like have dominion. Like that, that's all in cohesion with each other.
Mm,
And so he's telling us like we're supposed to be in these influential spaces because we got somebody backing us the whole time. So like I said, I'm the youngest of seven. So it's like I
right.
got my big brother behind me. So I'm not scared of them. I'm like, if I start tripping, I know my big brother gonna handle me. That's how we be
Yeah.
moving with God. Like I got somebody behind me who's gonna handle everything I need to. So I'm not worried. I'm walking fearless because I got somebody that's gonna take care of everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, no facts.
Okay, you spoke a little bit earlier about having like mentorship when you're in these secular spaces. I feel like that's really important because people are just gonna hear you and be like, "Okay, so I can be up in the club." No, 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 no. That's not what you said. That's not get out the club. You're not ready. But like you're going purposeful, and you also have people to help you when you get back to your circle. You have people to fill you back up. So can you speak on how like the importance of that as you go into these spaces, needing to have somebody to fill you up as well?
Right. There's literally a reason why why God says do not forsake the gathering of the saints, because when I tell you it's genuinely pride to walk like alone, you know.
Yeah.
Um so when I said to God like God, if you're gonna send me to the space, you gotta send me a community, because I'm not like I don't want to do this. This place is scary. Like even people are calling Hollywood Hollywood, and even
Yeah.
now I'm not understanding why they call it that, but I'm seeing it now. Um and thankfully God actually sent me leaders who are also sent to that space. So it's like,
Mm,
do you get what I'm saying? Have you heard of like that saying where they say too churchy for the culture and too culture for the church?
100%.
There's definitely an element of that, because and it's not the church's fault. This is in no means me bashing the church, but I don't think necessarily some churches or the body in itself is equipped for discipling people who are called to the secular space or the creative space, because the creative space has been fairly new. Like content creation and that kind of stuff is like, I would say from like 20, I don't know, 2018, 2019,
Yeah, I was about to say like 2017,
2017, around those
around
times.
that
It's
time. Yeah.
right, it's fairly new, and the world is still evolving, and it's like I want to be discipled in this space. I want to know what I need to look out for. I want to know the specific prayers I need to pray. What are the books that I need to read? I've been reading Joseph over and over and over again. Joseph and Daniel, because they
Yeah.
were sent to the secular space, right? And
Yeah.
it's like, even then, on like, do you know how mad it is that they were in spaces that were like they were worshiping other idols? But it's like for some reason, a Christian in a club is intimidating to the church.
Yeah. Okay, boom. I'm so glad you talked about this. Okay, cool. So I've been reading this like I love this. I've been
Yeah.
reading my Bible in Ephesians, and it's talking about obviously it's like breaking down the body of Christ and the different like the different applications for people. It's like the fivefold in ministry, which is
Yeah.
like the big parameter of the people who have like a gift from God, like apostles, evangelists, pastors, teachers,
Mm.
and I always forget that, and prophet. That's the fivefold, and it's like in those spaces, they're like the leaders, so to speak, and then everything like stems down from them.
Mm.
So some people will get like kind of wrapped up in everything has to be done in an evangelical way, but they forget that
Mm.
like teachers and pastors got their own path and they're doing things a little differently. So sometimes the body of church will like be focused on the pastor and teaching side, but they forget the evangelical side where you have to like go out, really like you're going out to go preach to people. So
Yeah.
sometimes like, and this is coming from a pastor who also has grown up in the church his whole life. Sometimes
Mm.
we do kind of get like wrapped up, and this is an overgeneralization, not every church, like you said, but we do sometimes get like wrapped up in the we have to like pastor these people and teach these people. All right, cool. Like that's our job. But other people's job is to go out to the world and save them. Some people are never going to hear me because I'm a pastor. As soon as I said that word, they eventually like X me out. And I'm okay with
Yeah.
that, you know.
Yeah.
But they're
Yeah.
going to hear you because you're in these spaces and you're just kicking it with them.
Right.
So it's important. Yeah. So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off or anything, but like I really had to, yeah, some churches are, it's not that they're tripping. Some of them are. but some of them just like need to realize like we have to evolve with the times, not
Mm,
conforming, but
mm,
adapting to whatever the people need, because that's what we're doing. Like we're not
yeah,
just sitting on a boat. We're going out into the waters and trying to save people to bring them back to the boat.
yeah, exactly that. Literally exactly that. And I think the same way that it was like Daniel, God was with Daniel when he was being equipped and learning about the culture of wherever he was. You know,
Yeah,
when King Nebuchadnezzar was reigning, he still had to learn the culture. He wasn't of the culture, but he still learned the culture. Do you get what I'm saying? And
yeah,
so when you hear like Christian in a club, you lot, like, sorry, not you lot, I'm sorry. It's like people will think, oh, she's sinning, oh, she's partaking. No, I'm just in the venue. I'm
yeah.
just in the venue, but I'm not part of the lifestyle. Do you get what I'm saying? And I think
Mhm.
like I want to say that as well to even like believers who are still kind of maturing. Like this is no way, this is not me basically saying one size fits all. Just because I'm called to that space doesn't mean like that's also what you should be doing. I'm just saying that that's what God permitted me to do, and it's always circumstantial to whatever He's called you to do. Just wanted to put that out there before
No, yeah, please
I'm
go
held
talk to Jesus
accountable.
before you is. It's like,
Right,
yeah,
right.
listen, I can go to the club. I'm going to the club tonight. No, that's
But I think that that's the importance of having community because even in these spaces, like I always say, I always ask my pastor or well, I ask God first, but then I go to my wise counsel and I'm like, hey, I'm going to this space, please cover me.
yeah,
And they're aware of where I'm going. It's not like I'm moving in silence and like my village doesn't know what I'm doing. Like they know what I'm doing and they advise me. And I always say to them as well, hey, I give you guys permission. If any of my content doesn't align with what God wants for me, tell me to delete it. Because
I love that.
sometimes when you're trying to go viral, bro, when you're trying to go viral, sometimes you
Yeah,
lose sight,
yeah,
because you're trying to do what the algorithm's trying to do. So I was just
for
like, yeah,
sure.
if I'm showing too much, if I'm saying stuff, or even if there's like a trending sound that doesn't that is like genuinely just sinful,
Yeah,
like just tell me, and so I've given my village permission to speak into that and give me wisdom in how I steward, and I want to say steward my platform, because it's something that, like, when you was mentioning like the followings, even that I had to really really like, again, strip myself off of identifying myself through my following. There was a
yeah,
certain time where I wasn't getting likes and I was like, God, what the heck is happening? Do people not like me? That kind of stuff.
yeah.
And even when I said to you during my teenage years, I was trying to figure out my identity. I still am, because there are certain times where social media, the engagements, the likes, seeing all of that and seeing the dopamine it gives you is actually not, it's not normal.
Yeah.
I like, there's certain times where it's like, if I don't get a certain amount of views or likes, like I start getting frustrated and I start getting discouraged. And then
Mm.
that ends up me not doing what God wants me to do. Um, and it's a whole cycle of, like, again, stripping everything that isn't of God from me, and like going back to what I first started to do. That's what Revelation said, do what you first did at the beginning. Like, I just have to keep going back to basics, being humble, being humble, being humble. My number one motto in this field is just stay humble, stay grounded, stay rooted. Remember God, remember God, remember the God of your youth. And I just have to meditate on that, because I'm telling you, like, I'm trying to navigate this thing, and it's like I'm still in early stages. I don't know where God is sending me, but like when like people are prophesying to me, they're saying you don't understand the fullness of where God wants you to be. Like, God wants you, like, literally to work on your character before he fully sends you off. And I'm just like, bro, where's God sending me? I'm scared. Who am I meeting? Am I meeting, you know,
Who knows at this
Ron?
point? You might be meeting Drake.
Do you know what? Drake is actually someone who I want to collab with.
Yeah, I can see that.
I love Drake. Drake is so funny.
I
Um,
can see that. I feel like y'all would have a great time. That would be hilarious.
yeah. But can I just say as well, I know we keep going off of tangent as well, but I'm just so
Mm.
excited speaking about this. But
Yeah,
when you are sent to like these spaces where you are like called to, I guess, outreach to prolific people, one thing that I actually learned as well was like, not everything is content.
Yeah.
Oh God, I've made mistakes. Not everything is content. It doesn't always mean that they have to be a viral moment.
Hmm.
It doesn't mean that they have to be in a clip. You don't even have to tell people that you know them or you've met them. And I
Yeah.
think that's one thing that I'm also challenged with because it's like there is a certain again element of you finding it as a huge achievement, like just meeting someone.
It's a
There were,
slight like ego boost a little bit. It's
of
like, dang, like
course,
I know them like you don't know, but if I really wanted to, I could call up this person right now. Like, yeah,
right,
100%.
right. So I've just been really having to check myself, like what's kind of boosting my ego right now. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I'm learning. I'm telling you, I could write a flipping book about all the things that I've learned in the space of like 2 years, man. But oh goodness me, I had to ask God like, why me? You know, like
Yeah.
what is it about me? And I think one thing that I love is that I actually can bring someone to God through humor. I can
Yeah.
make you laugh. We can kick it. We can be friends. We can talk about stuff. And there's a way that I can maneuver having these Christian conversations without being too preachy.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And
That's the best thing.
the best way. It's the best
Yeah.
way because people don't feel judged. And especially when you're speaking in Christianese, they're like, okay, what does redemption mean? What does this
Yeah.
mean? What bro,
Discernment. What the heck is discernment?
what's this sermon?
That sounds like a dessert dish.
So yeah, it's learning to again just really digging deep and asking God to reveal to you, okay, what are the gifts that you've given me, Lord? You
Yeah.
know, and people don't even know that encouragement is a gift. Like I keep
Yeah.
telling people, encouragement is actually a gift. And the Bible says if your gift is encouragement, then encourage, you know?
Yeah.
So even if I don't have a word of knowledge for someone that like that day, I will just encourage them. If I know what space they're in, I will encourage them. Um, and even in my I also work with Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know if you know what Charlotte Tilbury is.
What is it?
It's a British makeup brand, okay?
Oh,
Yeah, it's very luxury, but my job actually requires me to also interview different people in the spaces, different women in the gaming industry, and that also involves, you know, drag queens and people of the LGBTQ community. And
yeah,
again, I have to ask my leader, how do I navigate this? You know,
for
this is
sure.
difficult because it's like Jesus still loves them, you know? So
Yeah.
you like the way that I would say certain believers deal with this matter, it's like it pushes people away from understanding the love of God, you know? It is actually our job to bring them the knowledge of Christ, but it's not our job to transform them. It's
At
actually prideful
all.
for you to even assume you have the
That you have the
authority and the
power.
power to
Yeah.
transform them.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I think I gave all of that worry to God in terms of like, oh my gosh, well, they're still this way or they're still that way or blah 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 blah. And it's like Holy Spirit is just like, let me be God.
Yeah.
You just gotta let God be God. So
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I think that's perfect. Like we're supposed to usher in love to one another. Like we're showing them the way that Christ loves us. We're showing that to other people, and we can't do that if we're trying to like constantly condemn them and beat them down. Like
Right.
fix this, fix it. No, like let's have a conversation. Like let's be friends. Let's go get some coffee. Let's go get some tea.
Right.
And in the mix of that, I'm gonna get my God. And like I'm going to talk about him, but I'm not gonna like overbear you with it because I want to make it palatable for you. I think gaming or just how you conversate. I can tell through this conversation how you conversate is super genuine, and it's just
Mm.
like it puts people at ease for people to
Mm.
open up more, and that's big on what it is. Like you even said, like laughter, and I'm jumping way to the end of this episode, but at the end of every episode, I give people a verse that like I feel like God speaks to me either beforehand or throughout this. And as soon as you said laughter, God instantly told me Proverbs 17 and 22, which is a cheerful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit
Mm.
dries up the bones. And he's literally
Mm.
telling us like laugh, like have joy, be joyful, be cheerful, because it's boring being on earth. Like we're going to be on earth for multiple years. Like we're not at heaven yet. So while we're
Yeah.
here, enjoy it. Like make heaven on earth and
Yeah.
be happy, be cheerful. And you're a great example. You don't laugh like 50,000 times while I've been on here. No, that's how it should be. Like if we're all like boring, like God bless us, and he's just been so good. Nobody wants to hear that. Like I don't want to hear that.
Blessed, blessed and highly favored. No, how are you? Tell me how you
Literally,
are, man.
yeah. Like let's keep it a bean. Be honest with me. Like I want to hear
Right.
about today. Yeah,
Yeah. Another thing as well is like I really encourage people to be boldly themselves, and the reason why is because you're a living example of like different traits of God. God is
yeah,
creative. God is
yeah,
funny.
yeah,
God is amazing. God is beautiful, you
yeah.
know. And all of God is wise, and all of these things, like we are literally walking and living examples of the very God that we serve. And so if you got humor, like be humorous. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're
Sure.
funny, be funny. If you're sick at tech, you're sick at tech. If you're sick at
Yeah,
sports, you're sick at sports because God is strong. Do you get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
And so it's little things like that where I had the revelation, actually, like I'm showcasing like the joy of God.
yeah,
I'm showcasing God's love and God's joy. Like I'm
yeah,
actually joyful. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I don't want people to see me as someone who's just moody. I'm not a moody person. And even like God convicted me the other day, like when you're out and about, fix up your face because I have a resting face. and and like if I don't want like like I don't want people to be scared of you, because of how your face is. Like sometimes my friends are like, sis, do you like did somebody do something to you? Like why have you got that face? And I'm like, oh
yeah.
snap. Um so yeah, I'm trying to be more smiley now.
No, I get that. I'm very like for people that I don't really know too well. I'm very like stoic because I don't want to reveal too much. And like God
Mm,
had to pull me out of that. He's like, go be all that I'm calling you to be, no matter who's around. Because like,
right.
especially like as dudes, like we don't want to be perceived as like corny or weird and stuff. And I have a very
Yeah.
like exuberant, a very like loud personality. I'm very outgoing. I feel like
Yeah.
you can tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I'm with people, I'll kind of like mute myself just because like I want to keep everybody comfortable. And guys like, why are you muting the gift, this talent that I given you? No, like go be all
Mm.
that I called you to be. Go be your weird, corny, slightly obnoxious self. I bet.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Um,
That's what they say nonchalant, isn't it?
yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I definitely had that. I wanted to get into the other sides of you. Like cameras are off,
Mm.
nobody's around.
Mm.
What's Bella doing? What's going through her head? You talked a little bit about it. A lot of prayer, a lot of going to Jesus and having that moment to like recharge. But what are you doing like practically? What is cameras off, no IRL, no stream, no none of that. What are we doing?
Um, when the cameras are off, there are times where I'll do offline gaming and I will have conversations with my friends that are a bit more personal.
Yeah,
So I do have a group of people that I fellowship with, and we speak and we literally just speak about life stuff. And sometimes that's just not appropriate for stream.
for
So
sure.
I am very wary about that. There's other times where I'll put on some gospel songs and I'll be singing, like even when I was like literally getting ready for like after this, I'm gonna stream basically. When I was getting ready, putting on my makeup, I was singing. Do you know that song Slow Me Down by Charles Weems?
Mm-mm. Let me add that to the list. See,
Slow me
oh
down.
yeah,
Na, na,
yeah, yeah.
na.
Okay, yeah, I do know. Yeah,
I put that on repeat. I put that on repeat, and then while I'm singing it, I started to meditate on it, and then like there were certain times where I just have to sit down and just like let God do the talking. You know, like there's so many times in Psalms where it speaks about just sitting down and just hearing from God and just meditating and resting and in a role that I have that is just very highly energetic and I'm always doing the talking. Like sometimes you just have to sit down and just let God do the talking.
yeah,
And even if God, even if I don't hear from God in that specific moment, it's just decompressing and just really, really calming down and bringing myself into remembrance of Him and His word again. Like I don't know if that makes sense, But
Yeah.
it's so important to me because I find that if I don't do that, I get irritable. And my stream has seen that. My stream has seen times where I've actually cussed people out. And I had to turn it into a sermon real quick. I was like, guys, first of all, I actually do want to repent because this is not what I do. This is not what we do as a
Hmm.
community. And I said to them as well that in these kind of moments where you do fall short, it's very important to understand that you can go back to the throne of grace. And I teach them um repentance and just going back to God and not being ashamed when you go through stuff like that. And so there are times where like when I realize that my offline isn't like the best, when Bella's not rested, when I'm not like charged up in the spirit, when I haven't been in my word, when I haven't been worshiping, that kind of stuff does show online.
Yeah.
So even little things like taking care of myself, like I need to go to the gym, I need to do my walks, I need to go see my friends, because there was a period from like I guess February to like June where I was looking at my phone and I was like, wait, I don't have any photos of memories. And I was like, I've just been at home these past few months. What the heck? So I
Mm,
started being a bit more intentional, like meeting up with my friends,
yeah.
breaking bread, making memories, making sure that I don't regret how I've lived my life, that kind of stuff. Um, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm reading my Bible.
I love that. I
Yeah.
love that. Now, as we're semi closing to the end, because I told you I only want to take an hour of your time.
Hmm.
Um, there are two things we're going to do. First is going to be the fan questions. I hit up some people that I knew you. I hit up some people that didn't know you. I had them watch some of your stuff, and then they curated some questions
Oh,
that we're
that's
going to talk
sick.
about today.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a game. I'll let you pick between the game when we get there, but
Okay.
both of them really fun. We may even play both if you got time.
Hmm.
But the first fan question, and again, this is the second time I've done this, by the way. I forgot to write y'all's names down by y'all questions, but watch the video. You know who you are. Um, they'll be all right, I promise. What was it like meeting AMP, DDG, and other American streamers?
What was it like? Um, okay, so with there's two AMP members that I've met. It was Kai and Duke. Duke was
Okay.
actually recently at do you know about COD Next?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was at COD Next. Sorry. Uh
yeah.
um Kai was exactly how you see him on stream. Like he one of my favorite collabs, very funny, very down to earth. And he's actually somebody that genuinely inspires me in this space as well, because he is with all the brand deals that he has and the viewers that he has, he's not afraid to speak about Jesus and he's not
Yeah.
afraid to speak about God. And he's absolutely amazing. Um Duke Duke is he's just a chill guy, man. All he does is just he laughs, he licks his lips, and then he just speaks to chat. That's it. And he's so funny. And he said he was actually he actually said that I was going crazy and he was trying to beat my score on the game. So it was really nice that that actually somebody in AMP was like, oh no, she's actually really good. So
Yeah.
again, that was like a subtle flex for me, because it's like it's one thing for someone to be like, oh, she's good looking. It's another thing to be like, yo, I respect her craft. That to me is
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
um, I who else? I mean, I haven't. Well, I have met Phantom, but I've spoken to Phantom as well. Phantom is a very cool person. But yeah, apart from that, amazing people. DDG. When I met DDG was he was tired, because like America is like a 5 hour, 7 hour difference depending if you're East Coast or
Yeah.
West. When I did interview him, he wasn't as energetic as I wanted him to be, but yeah, he's pretty funny. He's pretty like cool. Um, yeah, he was nice.
Yeah. All right. Next question. Somebody asked, what's your favorite game that you've streamed?
Favorite game that I've streamed. Call of Duty. There
Fair.
just it's the reason why is like there's always just so many different things. You're always playing with different squads. The
Hmm.
jokes that you have, it's like sometimes you'll be screaming, sometimes you'll be laughing, sometimes you'll be singing. But I think the reason why COD is my favorite is because when the randoms find out I'm a girl, it's the funniest thing ever. It is it's either it's either they're trying to riz or they're
Yeah.
just being sexist. And even when they're being
Yeah.
sexist, I still find it funny because it's like you're not really hurting me with that, you
Yeah.
know. And I wait. I'm quiet, right? I'm quiet throughout it, like search and destroy. I'm quiet throughout. They're just being racist. They're being sexist. They're being whatever. At the end of the game, now turn on my mic. What did you say? What did you?
Yeah.
What did you
Yeah.
say? Oh my gosh, it's the funniest thing. So yeah, my chat always loves that. They just love the women empowerment.
For sure.
But yeah, Call of Duty is my favorite. I've been enjoying Battlefield recently though. I have been.
Yeah.
Have you been playing that or no? You
No,
don't
I
really play
haven't played.
Battlefield.
No, I played the first Battlefield like way back in the day. Good
Okay.
PS3.
Okay.
Uh, yeah. And I haven't played it since.
Okay.
I may have to get back on. Take that as a recommendation.
Yeah. I mean, with that kind of game, you definitely have to be in like a team giving like full on comms.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
crazy. Like my boys, they're on heavy. My life has gotten a little busy. So
Mm.
I'll be the one person in the group chat that'll be like, all right, everybody log on, everybody get on, everybody get on. I just won't respond. They
You're
already
one of
know.
them guys. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, bro.
Yeah, I'll
No,
be
you gotta
honest.
fix up.
Yeah, I'll be honest. They already know. At this point, I'm still surprised I'm still in the group chat. They probably got a secret one on the side. Now, I understand.
Probably.
Probably, and I completely understand. I can't even say nothing.
Oh my goodness. Uh
All right, the next question was, how did you get into glam, and what is it about it that makes you excited?
um my mom used to have like she used to wear makeup. So I'd like play around with her makeup. Like even when I was like really young, you'd see like baby pictures of me with lipstick, like from young. Like
Yeah.
um so I think I started getting into makeup heavy when I was in secondary school. So secondary school is like high school to you guys.
Mhm.
And around those times it was like the YouTube beauty era. So like that's when
Yeah.
the YouTube influencers came out and they was like, this is how I do this. And then I would learn through
Yeah.
that. And then when I worked at a job, when I like first started working, I would get money and then I would buy makeup and I'd play around. And then again, it leads to when you start wearing makeup, it's like you could start getting attention.
Yeah.
So I think that was a period where I started to like really learn makeup. But now I think it just makes me feel confident. Don't get me wrong, I'm confident without makeup, but I think there's just a level of when your makeup enhances how you look, it just,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like dudes having a haircut. Yeah, I'm confident without a haircut, but boy, when I got a haircut, woo,
oh, I'm moving different. I'm taking the long way home. The
man,
long way.
man, I'm going. You know what? I'm just gonna leave my car here. I'll walk home. I'm
You ain't no, you're not walking home. I've been to America. You guys do not have sidewalks.
not at all. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Wait, what
Especially not
part?
where I live. I live in Tennessee.
Oh, I was actually in Tennessee in Chattanooga.
I live in Chattanooga.
What the heck? I was in that what is it called? The Walnut Bridge.
Yeah.
So I'm always in ATL.
Okay. That's home to me. That's like second home.
Really? That's my first
Yeah.
home. Actually, if you're a CBP officer, it is not my home at all. I actually I go there for tourism. I promise you. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh flip, I'm always there. I was there like for like 2 months last year, three
Hmm.
times. I was there January. I just came back from there in July, and then I went back to London in August. Then I went back there again in September.
Dang, just
I'm
missed it.
always
All right,
there.
cool. Next time, because I'm working on the studio for here. Next time we're gonna have a yeah,
Have to be,
yeah.
man. Oh,
Oh,
you could do
have to
like
be.
a gaming and interview.
Oh, fire.
You should do that.
Oh, fire. Let me write that down.
Right now, right now. Have
Yeah, I
to, man.
like
You got
that
you got to show people like the conversations that people have during gaming.
for sure.
Yeah.
Because it really gets deep. Like your brain turned off and you just feel like free to talk about whatever. And then
Right.
you'll suddenly take a little break, talk about the game a little bit. You got to tap back in.
Yeah.
And then you go back to the conversation. Yeah, it's
Right.
perfect. Okay. The next question somebody asked, what how would you compare UK food versus American food?
Oh, geez. Okay. First of all, UK food is a lot more safer than US
Oh,
food.
100%. No question. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm surprised I'm still alive.
um, UK food, and when I mean UK food, I'm talking about the food in the UK. I'm not even talking about English food. Okay. UK food
Yeah.
is a lot more diverse. We have Turkish food, Caribbean food, we have Asian, all of that kind of stuff. I tend to find that when I'm in the US of A, I can't find a good Turkish spot because there isn't that many, like there isn't much diversity well
Yeah.
when I was in Atlanta. Like don't get me
Oh,
wrong, they do
not in the South. You got to go up to the
no.
north. Yeah, 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 not in the
Yeah, but
South.
even when
Yeah.
I was in New York, there wasn't they had like pizza, Italian, but it's like but like when in the South, you guys do a really good soul food. I love my Raisin Canes. I don't really mess with Chick-fil-A
Really?
anymore. I love Raisin Canes.
Okay, interesting. Because I'm a Chick-fil-A fanatic.
Ugh, sorry. Ever since you gotta do the zoom in on your face. Um, ever since they put antibiotics in that chicken,
Yeah,
it hasn't tasted the same for me.
yeah, I feel
The
like it
first
makes me superhuman.
no, I mean don't get me wrong. I love my Christian businesses, but man, like I tasted chicken this year from Chick-fil-A and I was like, I can't have it anymore. So Chick-fil-A, I'm sorry. I love my tropical. Do you know Tropical Cafe?
Yeah, of course.
I'm
Yeah.
asking you like you're not a native.
Yeah.
Do you know? Yeah, no, Tropical Cafe. Um, what's another one? In and Out.
Really, I love In and Out. I
I
was just
love In and
okay. The last episode we did a draft of fast foods, and I
mm,
said In and Out. Like In and Out's top five for me, no
top
question.
top five, and it's not even two, three, four, or five for me.
It's two.
Okay, what's
It's
your number
three.
one?
My number one, which I don't, it's not really fast food, but shut up. It's a Waffle House. Fix your face.
I want better for my people. Waffle House. Actually, I'm trying to do an IRL stream in Waffle House at 3 a.m. I'm trying to see if I can catch like a wild fight.
Oh, there's so many. I will never forget ever in my life. I was with my cousins. I like freshly turned 18. Um, and they came all in town because they're from a different state. So they live like 20 hours away. They came in
Yeah.
town. We're all just having a good time, enjoying each other's company, catching up. And across the Waffle House, you see these two people starting to get into an argument. We look at it, you know, it's not our business. Let's focus on what we need to focus on before we get jumped in. Uh, out of nowhere, the fight starts to escalate. One of the workers comes in trying to calm them down. Turns out the worker also had beef with them. So when a worker realized who it was, I cannot make this up. One of the worker was like, guys, can we stop? Oh no, I know you didn't just get up in here. We're on the side like, oh my gosh, it's about to happen. They start brawling and like they're brawling by the door. So we can't leave. We're just sitting there and we're just, oh well, I hope it doesn't escalate. They brawl, throw a couple punches. It eventually, you know, the other workers start screaming, calm everything down,
Oh my gosh.
kick them out. And then the dude that just fought, he comes up to us. He was like, so can I get y'all anything else? We start crying, laughing. Like this is straight out of a movie. Like I cannot make that up. That's hilarious.
No, I feel like it's part of the job requirement for you to actually just like fight on like every other day because what is that? Why are they so known for that? But yeah, I am due to
Ooh.
hit up.
Next time you go to Waffle House, let me know. I will drive to Atlanta with the quickest. Oh my God.
No, that would be so funny. Oh my days. But yeah, no.
Uh,
So US food is more seasoned, and like I think I just enjoy their food more. But yeah, UK, it's okay, I guess.
okay. Last question before we get into the other games
hmm
is what is your favorite part about being a streamer?
I think my favorite part is the fact that I can make someone's day just from being me. So, like even just apart from the entertainment, I've had people come into my chat saying, "Hey, you've helped me with depression," and I'm like, "What?"
Ooh, I love
And
that.
they were like, when I was depressed, I would put on your stream and you would genuinely just like help me. And I'm
Yeah,
just like, wow. And this is what I'm saying in terms of like sometimes you like people just have subtle influence. Like sometimes you like you being a light alone is just enough for somebody to be like, hey, I have peace when I go into this girl stream. Ooh,
yeah,
it's it keeps me going, man. Like knowing that there's strangers that come by. Some don't stick around, but there are some people who genuinely um they're so blessed by my stream, and it's a blessing to be a blessing to others. So yeah, that
yeah,
is my favorite part about streaming. Being myself, getting paid for it, and
for
speaking
sure.
about God and gaming. So
Yeah,
yeah,
we gotta make a living. I need people to understand we gotta eat. The
we
Bible
gotta eat.
says in all toil there's profit. That means in all hard work there's profit, but mere talk only tends to poverty. So like it's cool to
Right.
talk about Jesus, but we
Yeah.
need to work. Like
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
finances things so we can continue to talk about Jesus.
Right.
Um, okay, we have two games. If we have time, we can play both, or if we just want to play one, it's all up to you, however you
Okay.
feeling. The first
Mm.
game is it's a rapid fire. I ask you questions. You'll do a this or that. So either do you like is your favorite color red or blue? It'll be like that. Then the next game is a fantasy draft, and we're going to have a certain category, and we're going to draft what we think the best is, and then I'm going to put it online and see what people think.
Oh my gosh. Is there a certain category for that?
Yeah, there's two different categories.
Okay, let's do both.
Let's do it. All right, fire, fire, fire. Okay, the first game is this or that. I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. You either pick, certain thing or certain thing. They're gonna increasingly get harder or just weirder. However, yeah, I like these. I think they're
This
gonna be
guy's weird, chat. This guy is weird.
okay. Would you rather go out or stay in?
Stay in.
Up early or late at night?
Late at night.
Be cold or be hot? Weather wise.
Be hot.
Let's talk about that really quick.
Nah, change my mind, man. Be cold. No, man. I've been in Atlanta in August, bro. I don't want to go back there, man. Yeah, no.
uh,
Be cold. Be
Yeah,
cold.
100%. Because
Yeah.
I feel like I can bundle up if I'm cold.
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If I'm hot, there's only so much I can do.
Yeah, and I'm bothered. So now what?
Exactly.
I'm irritated. Stop
And
talking to me.
I don't want to talk exactly. If you were on the bunk bed, would you rather be at the top bunk bed or the bottom bunk bed?
I'd say bottom.
Okay.
The
I'm not
reason
mad at it.
why, no, because it's like, why am I going up and down the ladder every time I need to go to the
Okay. I never actually thought about that. I like that.
toilet? Yeah.
I always say top because I have a fear that like if it breaks, the bottom one gonna get squished. So
Yeah.
I'd rather be on top.
I get it, but every time you're, yeah, I guess. Every time you're moving though, you just hear this squeak, squeak on
That's
the top
true.
bed. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sandals or sneakers?
Sneakers, because sometimes I don't want to do my toenails.
Mm, fair. I'm still a sandals person. Just give me closed toes. I'll never show my dogs. I'll never show my dog.
Birkenstocks?
I will never show my dogs. Yeah.
Oh.
Birkenstocks, mules. Yeah.
Mm.
something comfortable. I can just slide my foot in, keep it pushing.
You look like a sandals kind of guy.
Yeah. I'm very,
Yeah.
people give me like black preppy a little bit, but not like bougie because I ain't that. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, books or movies?
Movies. I like to see the
Me
visual
too.
side of it. But the
Yeah.
books though, the books have the details.
That's
Sometimes
true.
the movie
Okay.
doesn't
No,
have
you're
it, but
right.
yeah. But
Yeah,
the
that's
thing
true.
is, yeah, you know the Hunger Games.
Yeah, for sure.
So when I read the trilogy of the Hunger Games, when I tell you the way that the author wrote it, the movie did it justice because it's exactly how I would have imagined it to be from the book.
Yeah, yeah.
So I guess movies
Have
then.
you read the Percy Jackson book?
No.
Okay, so they did this movie probably like 2013,
Mm,
and it was after like I like knew the books and stuff.
mm,
I was so mad, like I was so peeved, like it's not what I imagined. So I get what you're saying.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Couple more: running or swimming.
Oh, swimming.
Ice cream or pie.
Ice cream. We don't really eat pie like, well, I don't really eat pie like that.
Mm. Atlanta or New York.
Oh, why? Why have you done this? All right. I'm a city girl. Like, I'm from London, so I love
Mm.
walking around. You can't really do that in Atlanta.
Okay,
So I'm gonna
fair.
say New York. I'm so sorry to my ATLians. I love you guys.
Oh,
I love
that's gonna hurt
ATL.
some people.
New York, man. Look. You're
Um, would you rather be the inventor of COD or be the inventor of Twitch?
I'll say Twitch. The reason why I say Twitch is because if you see how much slack the inventors of COD got, not actually, I don't know if it's the inventors or the developers. I'm gonna say Twitch. I'm gonna say Twitch. I'm gonna
Okay.
say Twitch. Yeah, yeah.
Give me the inventor of COD. I'd love that because it
Re-
go through so many different like generations, and then there's so many people like that will forever be touched. The game is like fossilized for some people, and then it's like
Mm,
it's a physical game and stuff. Like I don't know, Twitch you have to manage so many different people. With the COD, I can just put out the game and y'all can leave me alone.
mm. If I was if I was like the inventor of Twitch, I would put on the front page all the impactful streams that I believe to be. But with Call of Duty though, this is the thing though, because
Mm.
I'm in the community, people a lot of people don't like what COD is now. So that's what I'm saying. On Twitter, I see all of the slack that the COD team gets. That's what I'm like, oh, I
Yeah.
don't.
Okay. See, no. See, now you talking. Yeah, you thinking. Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
yeah.
control the algorithm on Twitch, you know?
Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. All right. If you had to take away one for forever, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, which one's going?
Instagram can go.
If you had to take one for forever, which one's going? TikTok, YouTube.
YouTube. YouTube. Oh,
Hmm.
comments are getting onto me. I know it. I know it. I know it.
I know that one hurt some people. That hurt me. I'm a YouTube baby.
Really? What do you watch?
Yeah.
I don't watch anything on YouTube.
It will, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm weird. I'm only watching the little lo-fi stuff if I'm studying. And
That's not weird.
I'll just watch the rerun of it or like it'll be on the background. I'll watch sermons. I'll watch basketball
Mm.
videos because I used to play basketball. And
Mm.
then yeah, that's pretty much it. Maybe like DIY stuff. I like to like fix stuff by myself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's probably it.
I love TikTok, man. I don't know.
No, TikTok got a special place in my heart too, and
Mm.
I don't think it will ever leave.
Yeah.
Last one. If you're going out and they give you $1 million and you can either buy one of two things, which one of two things are you buying? You can either buy a plane or your own island.
Okay, okay. Question. Does the plane, if I bought the plane, would the costs be covered as well? Like the fuel, the insurance,
Yeah,
and even like the landing, like
yeah,
that kind of
yeah, all of it.
plane. Plane.
Plane.
I'll be
Okay.
flying to America every day. Are you crazy? Sorry.
No, I love to ask that question because it's the question of like introverts versus extroverts. The introverts are going more than likely pick the island because they get to curate it how they want and be isolated in it. The extroverts will pick the plane because they get to travel and not have to worry about like the distance being an issue as much.
Wait, hold on. Okay, so if I bought the island, can I like put Walmart in there and like
The
plug
island
it?
would be completely designed how you wanted it to.
Is
So
the
it's
island in like near the UK, like Europe, or like is it Caribbean?
isolated, isolated.
Oh, okay. I see now. Yeah, no, I'm taking a plane.
Fire, fire. Okay. Now it's time for the fantasy draft. This is my favorite portion, by the way. I'm so glad you said we can play this game.
Yeah.
So how it's gonna work is we're gonna have a topic. We're gonna pick. I hit the random generator, so I don't know the topic beforehand. You don't know the topic beforehand,
Okay.
and then we pick our top five. You'll go first since you're my guest. Then I'll go. Then you'll go. I'll go, and we'll go until we have five, and
Okay.
then I'll put it on. I'll put it online and see what everybody picks. Okay. The first one in our random generator is. Ooh, they know what they're doing. First one is favorite game.
Okay.
You're the guest. You can start off.
Call of Duty.
Fair. Okay. Um, I have one, but I know I can get that one in like round five, so I can save that one. Uh, I'm gonna go with Uncharted.
Okay.
I used to play it all the time as a kid.
Mm. Um, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Ooh. Okay, that's a phenomenal one, actually.
Yeah.
Um, Mafia.
Okay, that's pretty old school, no?
Yeah, the new one that just came out though.
Oh, okay, okay.
Mafia. What is it? Old Country. Yeah, I like
The old
Mafia Old
country.
Country. Yeah, that
Okay.
one.
Mm. GTA?
Fair, fair. Uh, give me. I'm a sports fanatic, so give me 2K.
Oh, I knew it.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could get that one in the back end, but I had to. I got a little nervous.
Okay. Um, The Last of Us.
I really wanted that one too. Like I really wanted that one. Red Dead and Last of Us was like those are the two. I was like, she won't say them, so I can get them in the
You
back
got to
end.
say it from early. Why didn't you
And
say
I
it
should,
from?
I should.
What are you waiting for?
Um, that hurt a little bit. Um, okay, this gonna be a
Mhm,
very it's gonna be a timepiece because it was only good during a certain time, and it has like extreme amounts of nostalgia for me because I remember where I was and
mhm,
who I was with. So I'm gonna say
mhm.
Among Us.
Oh, okay.
It took a good year of my life, and it was hilarious. I made
Mm,
mass amount of friends playing that little idiotic game.
okay. I'm gonna say based on nostalgia on Minecraft.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. Last pick. Oh, Mortal Kombat. I don't know why I haven't said that yet. Mortal Kombat. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. I'm tripping. Yeah.
it.
Okay. Next category. Random gender. Can I press the button? There we go. Do, 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 do. Dream destinations.
Maldives.
Egypt.
Hmm. Um, Bali.
Oh, maybe I should have went first. Rome.
It's so okay. Bora
Yeah,
Bora.
Darwin, Australia, because I got to go to my namesake.
Okay. Um, Japan. I want to go to Japan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tokyo.
Mm-hmm.
Um, dang. Um, Haiti.
Okay. Um, where's that place where you can see the aurora lights?
Oh,
Is it like Norway?
yeah.
I want to go Norway. I want to see that before I go.
Beautiful. That's fire.
It's beautiful. I'm sorry. Oh my
No, I
gosh.
love that. Actually, please
Oh,
tell me that's how I sound though.
no, 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 no.
Oh,
You
thank God. Oh,
wait. Say beautiful.
beautiful.
No, yeah. You say it fine.
Okay, cool. Ooh.
It's Glorilla.
I know that's that Tennessee flavor. I
Yep.
fun fact. We can get back to the game really quick. I used to have a real strong like Southern accent. Like this, how I used to talk. Uh, but
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
I'm the like I said, I'm the youngest. So my sister and my cousins used to bully me because I had a strong country accent. Like they called me Country D.
Oh,
And when I started to hit puberty and my voice started to change, I would like talk in a lower octave because like I didn't want my voice to squeak and I had a country voice.
yeah.
And I would like stand in the mirror and do like speech work and I would correct my like language. So I would like,
Wow.
no, I would be like, stop with the accent, like talk normal, talk normal. And then it
Oh my
eventually got
God.
stuck. So like that's why I talk like this.
Oh my days. That is insane.
Yeah.
Wow.
Shout out to my sister for bullying me.
That is crazy. Tennessee.
Yeah. Um, what's a place I really want to go? Um,
You said, bro.
what? Oh, UK. I'm
Like,
tripping.
what the
I'm tripping.
heck?
I'm like, what you looking at
What
me
the?
for?
Oh,
Yeah. I
you
got too
you
many.
said
I
that's
have too many friends
yeah.
there. Yeah, like
Really?
yeah, a lot of my friends. It's either a lot of my friends in Leeds. A lot.
Leeds.
Yeah.
He's in Leeds. Okay.
Um,
You're connected then, because I would have thought London.
oh, for sure in London.
Oh,
Yeah, I got yeah, I told you I used to play basketball, so I got a
okay, yeah,
good
fair
amount of
enough.
friends from from just
Fair
all
enough.
over.
Hmm. Okay.
UK, yeah, that's my fourth pick.
Hawaii for me.
Hawaii for
I've,
me, but I can't take that one. Yeah,
yeah, I've named like majority of like the Caribbean, like that side,
yeah,
Caribbean, Americas.
it's okay. We're better on this side.
Oh, say that, D. I'm sorry. You could tell I wouldn't be American so bad. Oh
Yeah.
my God.
But it's the same thing. Like me and my girlfriend, when we say goodnight to each other, we'll try to do it in like a little like England, like a little British accent.
Good
It
night.
don't. Be like,
Uh,
dang, what do we say? Oh, am I folding on camera?
I think you're folding her.
Yeah, I am. Dang.
Dang.
Oh, it'll be like, see you later.
Yeah, no, no,
I'm
no,
not.
just no, no, no. Stop.
See, it's way easier to do an American accent because we're just like the country worn down version of y'all. Like y'all have y'all have a proper vernacular and we just cut everything. So y'all can come down to our level. It's harder for us to come back up to y'all.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it made sense.
Mm.
Did I
Okay,
really know it?
so I mean, yeah, if you gave me like an accents challenge, I probably would butcher it anyway.
Oh, we're gonna do that. All right, last thing
No.
real quick. No, last thing. Oh, you said it. I'm so sorry. I'm not
Can we
really
do
that
American
sorry.
accents? Can we do like different
Yeah,
states?
we can.
Oh my gosh. Okay, go on then.
Okay. Give me your New York impression. I'll let you have free reign. Whatever you want to
Lit.
talk about.
Yo, my heart. What's good?
Oh, my fault. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. I liked it.
You
I liked
good,
it.
mutt?
Yeah.
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 Yo, I'm a boom you. Oh my gosh. No, I love in New York. Yo,
Yeah.
I'm from New York. You heard?
All right. Give me Cali girl.
The Valley?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like I went to like Erwan. Oh my God. I just saw the hottest. Oh my God. He was so hot. Oh my gosh. But like, I'm going Pilates in like an hour.
I
I'm
was
gonna.
all right, give me Southern country accent.
Hey there, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep
I'm from
going.
Tennessee because you the only 10 I see.
Yeah. Now you gotta
I'm
throw in
from
y'all.
I'm from Chattanooga. We love our sweet tea. Hey there, darling. Thank you.
All love to the cashier at Walmart. I was at Walmart this morning.
Yeah.
That's exactly how my cashier sounded.
Oh my gosh. No, I love the Southern hospitality. That's why I love the South. Like you like
Yeah.
genuinely from Atlanta to just Tennessee, and I really want to go to Houston as well, like
Yeah. My
Texas.
family's from Texas. So like, yeah, it's great vibes. Houston, especially Dallas. I'm biased because that's where my people is from. But like
Mm,
Dallas, yeah, phenomenal spot.
yeah, I'll go hit that
Yeah,
up next year.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I love
All right, I'm
America.
last one, deep cut. If you got this one, all props to you. The Baltimore accent.
Let's you can Chattanooga. Orange. Orange juice. Bro,
Hold on now.
no.
Yeah, yeah. Straight slurs, no
Oh my
pronunciation.
Simlish. Have you ever played Sims?
Yeah,
That's what
for
they
sure.
speak. Just
100%.
Simlish, bro.
100%. Like, and I got friends that are like really from there, like really from Maryland, really from like PG County, Baltimore, all that. And they'll be talking, and I'll look, and I'll be like, "What did he say?" And they'll be like, "Oh, he just said like he just wanted the orange juice." I'll be like, "No, he didn't."
Bro.
My nephew is he just turned 1. He talked better than them.
Oh my gosh.
Shout out to my guys though. You know I love you. You know I love you.
No, but for real though, why do they pronounce orange as orange? I think it's so funny.
The same
Orange.
reason they pronounce bro is brew.
Brr.
You're like, come here, brew. Do you want
Bro,
some?
just
Do you want some
yeah.
alcohol? A brew?
Yo, not too much on my Baltimore people, yo. Shout out Baltimore. We love you, man.
Facts.
No, but thank you so much for having me on here. It's I could have gone on about like my journey and just like my love for gaming and God and stuff like that. But yeah,
Yeah, no, I appreciate you. I know we went 26 minutes over. My fault. I got carried away.
no, it's fine.
But this has been great. I appreciate everybody from listening. I learned a lot of stuff. I heard a lot of stuff. Hopefully y'all learned some things. And if y'all didn't, read it again and listen to it again, because I promise you there's some gems in here. We will catch y'all on the next one. This has been the Coolest Show with Bella. Again, thank you, Bella. We appreciate it. And we out. Peace.